So in this video, we're given the function p of z equals z squared secant of z minus z cotangent of z, and we're finding the instantaneous rate of change at pi over 4. So first thing we'll do is find our derivative of z, and there's going to be two product rules in here, one for each of these. So let's split them with a set of brackets. So first off, I'm going to hold the z squared constant and multiply by the derivative of secant of z, which is secant z tangent z, plus, now I'm going to hold secant z constant, so this is all for this first part, times the derivative of z squared, which is 2z. So that came from right here, minus. Now we'll hold the z constant times the derivative of cotangent, which is negative cosecant x squared, plus, now we'll hold the cotangent of z constant times the derivative of z, which is just 1. So each of these apply to these parts up here. These are the product rule applied to this product. This is the product rule applied to this product. We will have a negative to distribute. So let's simplify a little bit, see if there's anything that'll cancel. Probably not, but we can check. Z squared times secant z tangent z plus 2z secant z. Now this will be a negative z cosecant squared, but then distributing that negative will turn it into a positive z cosecant squared. I wrote an x there before, that should have been a z, minus cotangent of z. So nothing's going to cancel. But let's go ahead now and calculate our p prime of 4. So we have pi over 4 squared secant of pi over 4 tangent of pi over 4 plus 2 times pi over 4 secant of pi over 4 plus pi over 4, that should be a cosecant, not a cosine, excuse me, cosecant squared of pi over 4 minus cotangent of pi over 4. Now, pi over 4 is one of our special case angles, so we can get exact values on a lot of these. Pi over 4 squared is pi squared over 16. Secant of pi over 4 is square root of 2. Tangent of pi over 4 is 1. Here we're going to have 2 times pi over 4, so that's going to cancel down to pi over 2. Again, secant of pi over 4 is square root of 2. Going on to the next one, we have a plus pi over 4. Cosecant of pi over 4 is just 1. Or excuse me, cosecant is pi over 4 is rad 2, squared is 2. So let's write that in 2 steps so you can see it. Square root of 2 squared. Minus cotangent of pi over 4, that's the one that's 1. There's going to be a little bit of simplifying we can do here. So pi squared over 16 times rad 2 plus rad 2 times pi over 2 plus, this is going to be 2, so that's going to reduce down to pi over 2 minus 1. And there's our instantaneous rate of change at pi over 4 for our given function.